Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. So I've been getting a lot of messages on making a video about a very important planet, a very special yet very important planet, and that planet is the planet of Mercury. Okay, and today is that day when I have decided to speak about Mercury. So in today's video, I'll be speaking about how Mercury influences your thinking and the results of Mercury in the various signs because of which you think in a certain way in certain specific patterns. Okay, but then before we go to the meat of the topic, kindly subscribe to this channel if you have not done that already, and please leave behind your feedback in the comment section. Okay, so Mercury is a planet that represents the logical part of your brain, and the logical part is responsible for your thinking. Okay, and depending on the various sign placements of Mercury, you will be thinking in different set patterns, different ways, which is very much influenced by this placement of Mercury. Okay, remember, Mercury is the great imitator. Okay, it imitates everything that it comes across. Okay, Mercury mirrors everything. Okay, if it is in a certain sign, it is going to mirror the qualities of that sign. If it is with a certain planet, it is going to mirror the qualities of that planet. Okay, so usually Mercury in most of the cases is going to be placed along with the sun, and in some cases, of course, Mercury is going to be placed alone. Okay, so Mercury placed with the sun is known as Buddhatitya yoga, but then for that yoga to fructify, you need there are certain conditions that need to be satisfied. Okay, so now how does Mercury influence your thinking? Okay, so if your Mercury is in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that means in the fire signs, then such people are very unlikely to be interested in details. Okay, because these signs, they immediately try to grasp the very essence of the issue and draw conclusions based on their logical conclusions. Okay, so these are people who are theorists. They have an assertive speech. Remember, Mercury rules your speech. They are emotional. These people, they love to talk and ignite others with enthusiasm, but they don't have a very profound ability to listen. Okay, if Mercury is in the is in earth sign, in the earth signs, okay, that means in the sign of Taurus, in the sign of Virgo, or in the sign of Capricorn, then these people, they have a they are very skeptical. Okay, they have a very rational way of thinking. Okay, they will prefer to check incoming information in detail, which is actually good if you are into science, into scientific research. And these people, they are very good at explaining any complex issue, but they are unemotional, because earth signs, Mercury in earth signs, earth is the element of Mercury. So Mercury, remember, it draws out all the water from the moon. So these people are unemotional, and as a result, the speech of these people will be much dry and much boring. Okay. Now, if Mercury is in the air signs, okay, in the sign of Gemini, in the sign of Libra, in the sign of Aquarius. So these people, they have a very conservative attitude when it comes to thinking, when it comes to, speaking. And these people are perfectionists. They can spend a long time studying one issue. Remember, Mercury is the eternal student. Okay. And, that is good for pursuing rational subjects. That is good for pursuing explanatory subjects. Okay. And if Mercury is in the water signs, say Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces, then these people, they will have their own set of ideas and rules as to how to conduct themselves in the society. Okay, they are very sociable as such, unless and until Mercury is retrograde. Okay, they can easily switch from one topic to another, and they can change their mind pretty much easily. Okay, so these people, they love to be in the midst of controversy. They love creating controversy. Sometimes it happens, unintentionally, but they are lovers of controversy. Okay, and they don't like to study one subject. They can read several books at once, and they can conduct several dialogues at the same time. Okay, however, people having Mercury in water sign, they are good mediators. They are easy to communicate, but that communication can be, it can be inconsistent and fickle. Okay, so, and these people, they are very open to lying. They are very open to manipulation. All right, now coming to the results of Mercury in signs. Okay, so Mercury in Aries, these are very combative by nature. They have a sharp tongue and a tenacious mind. These people will often talk about topics that interest them, usually to the point. They don't like to listen. Okay, in some cases you will find them very argumentative. They would want to be first in everything. Okay, so they have this thinking of a leader, of a businessman, and they are interested in sports, politics, military affairs, as well as in weapons, especially for males. Okay, so these people have have a very hasty nature, and they love to be in the limelight. Okay, either by their speech or by their thinking. Okay, Mercury in Taurus is the most practical. They'll think slowly but sensibly, and they are interested in material values, money, housekeeping, anything that is practical. And they are very hardworking, very specific and objective. And these people are going to test everything from their own experience. Okay, they will prefer a close social circle, and they have a very good idea as to how to spend their money. Okay, they are very good at spending their money for the right causes. Okay, and then comes Mercury in Gemini. So these are the people who love communication. They can be passionate about anything. Okay, so they are excellent negotiators. They can learn very easily. They can grasp everything on the fly, but their minds are pretty much fickle. Okay, they can change their mind in a second. Okay, so they are very curious. These people are very curious. They will absorb any information indiscriminately. Okay, you'll have comedians having this placement. Okay, they have a very good sense of humor. They have an eloquence as well as the talent of an orator when it comes to speaking. Okay, and these people are extremely good at manipulating facts, either for the positive or for the negative. Okay, now if Mercury is in Cancer, then the native is bound to have a very intuitive, sensitive, and psychological mind. Okay, they would show interest in family relationships, family history, traditions, interaction with relatives, and also in creating a cozy home environment. Remember, Cancer is the natural fourth house, and these people, they will value emotional communication and deep conversations. Okay, they may be very interested in cooking, home improvement, and collecting family heirlooms, right? And because of their emotional nature of thinking, these people can have a rich fantasy about anything and everything in the world. Okay, the Mercury in Leo is very optimistic. It is artistic, sincere, and outspoken. Okay, these people are good communicators, but they are also good advisors. Okay, they are interested in social life, in parties, events, and other forms of entertainment. And they are also very talented when it comes to literature, music, theater, and other forms of art. Okay, in Virgo, Mercury gets exalted, and this Virgo represents the critical and logical analytical powers of Mercury. Okay, so these people are very skeptical, right? They are skeptical by birth, and they have an interest in health, in physical activity, in in following a proper diet and nutrition. And they are fond of solving logical problems. They love to work with diagrams. They will try to search for optimal solutions to various problems. Okay, and remember, Mercury rules speech, but Mercury in Virgo, these people, they don't say too much, and they make they establish contact very carefully, because Virgo is all about being meticulous and being specific. Okay, so they're very specific about what they want and how they want it, right? The Mercury in Libra, this shows an interest in interpersonal relationships, friendships, social interactions. So these people are very passionate about literature, poetry, fashion, as well as issues of justice and equality. So we'll have a lot of lawyers having this placement, and these are the people who love to participate in cultural events, exhibitions, concerts, and theatrical productions. Okay, so Libra is the eternal businessman, and Mercury being the planet of Vaishya class. Vaishya means business class. So Mercury loves being in Libra. Okay. The Mercury in Scorpio. So these are the people who will love a lot of riddles and secrets. Okay. They are explorers and detectives at their core. They'll try to get to the bottom of everything. Okay. They are very much interested in uncovering the truth and, finding hidden facts. And they are very good keepers of secrets. Okay. So if someone has Mercury in Scorpio, you can actually tell them anything, and you can be sure that if they are, if they don't have any malefic influence of Mercury, your secrets will be safe even if you are not friends with them. Okay. And these people, they enjoy immersing themselves in the esoteric studies, in mysticism and occult knowledge. And they are often found taking a deep dive into psychology and psychoanalysis, and into topics related to development, personality transformation, as well as psychological growth. Okay. But on the flip side, these people are prone to much self-criticism. Okay. If something goes wrong, they'll take it upon themselves that they are responsible for everything that goes wrong, and in the end they end up self-criticizing themselves, which can be a negative in a way. Okay. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius will show a lot of interest in travel, in diverse cultures and foreign languages. And these people are very fascinated by philosophy, religion and spiritual teachings. And most of the people having Mercury in Sagittarius, they will strive to search for the truth. But then they'll also not forget about physical activity and sports, because, Mercury is passionate. In Sagittarius, Mercury is passionate about maintaining himself or herself. Okay. The natives having Mercury in Sagittarius are very passionate about a good figure, about maintaining himself or herself, as I said. Okay. So similar to Libra, Mercury in Sagittarius will also think about justice and human rights, and it will be very optimistic. As a result, these people are very much prone to social activism. Okay. Now, for Mercury in Capricorn, these people are good at planning and management. Okay. They have excellent analytical and organizational skills. Okay. These people are very much interested in career goals, in achieving career growth, achieving goals, and developing professional skills. And they are very clear about their goals and ambitions, and they will develop ways and means to achieve them. And they strive to be productive and efficient in all their work and activities. Okay. So they value structure, organization, as well as order in all aspects of life. So, for Mercury in Capricorn, critical thinking is the key word here. Okay. Mercury in Aquarius is a collectivist. Okay. So these people are very unconventional when it comes to thinking. And as a result, they are interested in everything that goes beyond generally accepted standards. Okay. And reforms, changes, and modernization are not empty words to someone having Mercury in Aquarius. Okay. So these people, they'll strive to improve society, for which they are very happy to use the latest gadgets, technologies, scientific discoveries, as well as innovative ideas. And they value the exchange of ideas within the community. Remember, Aquarius is the sign of the scientist. Okay. So they are very open to new ideas and implementing new ideas at the cost of failure. Okay. The Mercury in Pisces can be a bit problematic, because these people, they are so much into mysticism, into esoteric teachings, that they lose their sleep over it. Okay. And these people, they are very, they've engaged themselves in spiritual growth, meditation, and practices that help them to understand the deeper aspects of themselves and the world. Okay. They usually suffer from sleeping issues, but they enjoy the arts and creativity, and they're especially good at music. Okay. So the mind is very intuitive, and many things can be understood. They have a very keen sixth sense to understand many things which are not ordinarily sensed by the mind. Okay. So they have a very rich imagination, a lot of fantasies go around in their heads, and they have endless kindness and hypersensitivity, which can be exploited for the negative reasons as well. Okay. So this was about Mercury and how it influences our thinking by being in the various signs. Do let me know if you want to know of some other topic related to Mercury. And as always, please subscribe to the channel if you feel this video has helped you. And please share this video with your friends and family if you think they also can benefit from this knowledge. So that's it from me in this video. I'll see you soon in yet another video. Namaste. Om Gurave Namaha.